Good evening, everybody. We are back. It is the Big Men on Campus podcast. We're live Tuesday, February 13th, 2018. Let me catch my breath for a little bit, man. I have been busy today. I've done so much content, man. It's pretty amazing. I started out today with the right side of campus at 10. Then I had a little time where I was doing a little research on some soccer. I did a soccer show from basically, what was it, 1 to 2. I had a little bit of lunch quickly, had to talk to Zach down at SBR. Then I did the Bet Buffet. Then I took a shower, did a little research. I did Gabe's show just now, did my show here today, got the Blackjack Fletcher show a little bit later, just a ton going on today, lot going on, but we'll continue to keep doing the show here at 5. Hopefully everyone enjoys the show. You had a lot going on yesterday, so just a ton going on. So we will hit it hard here at 5. We have some basketball to go over, play of the day, and yeah, we'll rock with it. Yeah, Kevin White, listen, we get it. You like fucking Nebraska. How many times you got to tell us this? Every week you tell us this. Good luck. I hope you cash. I'm not on that game. And if I would, I'd be on the other side. Sometimes you just got to keep doing what you do. It's not a good betting opportunity. Sorry. They're a favorite today. There's no comparison to where they were the other week. They were underdogs in that game. It's a different situation. I hope you win. Good luck. But I don't believe in Tim Miles, and this is the kind of game he would screw up. Mo Bamba, Wendell Carter. Mo Bamba. It's not close, though. Or it is close, though. I mean, Carter's great as well. Yeah, I was only messing with him. But welcome in, everyone. Hit the like button. Let me know you're out there. Say hello. We'll try to get to as many games as we can here in on the show today. Guys, listen, why are we still talking about last night? Move on. It happened. What are you going to do? If you can't take a bad beat in this business, then you probably shouldn't be betting. Sorry. I mean, it is what it is. We obviously, it came out. We should have won. It didn't come in. What are you going to do? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes, you get bad beated. First overtime happened. Second overtime happened. What are you going to do? 0-1 last night to start out the week. And I don't really have much concern because I started out 0-1 last week and finished 9-5. Finished out 0-1 the week before. Finished 9-3. I'm not too concerned, man. It's one game. I'm really not concerned with the whole season, frankly. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. We'll see where we are on, April 5th and whenever the national title game is. And, that will be it. 101 and 61 on the season, 63% up 33.40 units. We move on to tonight. Let's get into the show. Hello to everyone out there. Need Big Men on Campus t-shirts. Well, if you're a t-shirt guy, let me know. Maybe we can get them made and we can get them out to people. But again, until the season's over, we'll have to restart at that point. That's when there's a little bit more time. There's a little bit more things that we can talk about. Where is one guy I'm looking for in here? Where is he? I know he's in here. Is Old Miss in here? Old Miss. There he is. Old Miss, we have to stop, dude, with calling games before they start. I mean, you've been listening to me for a pretty long time now. Why are we doing that? I mean, that was a tough hex you put on the game last night. And when I saw you send me that, I knew we were going to lose. Just let the game play out. We'll worry about being all happy because we won after. This is a night-to-night thing. It's bad taboo. It's just negative. And, I could have sworn by this point we would stop doing that. I mean, I think by now we should understand that calling games early is a long shot. It's not a good idea. Let's not do that anymore. So, we got to – sometimes you got to take a shot and you'll not do it again. There we go. Thanks, Ole Miss. Let's get into the show here. I got one play tonight, and that's it. I'm going over 148.5 in Butler, Georgetown. Standard play for me. This didn't take a lot of work to find. This is a game that I would be on. I'm going to be on regardless of where the game is, where the game's played. This is a standard play for me. It fits everything that I look at. And it's at 6:30 p.m. Make sure you're aware of that. It does not start at 7. It's 6:30. We'll get it out of the way. Hopefully at 8:30, we're looking at a winner. 148.5 on this game. Very good number. Looking forward to this. Let's break it down. Obviously, when you're looking at a over of a caliber that I'm looking at, you have to kind of think about things logically. First question, can both teams score to basketball? Yeah. Both teams are good offensively in this game for sure. 78 points game for Georgetown. Goes down a little bit on the road, but still overall a very good offensive team. Over the last 5 games, they've been playing well also. 46% from the field. Great free throw percentage, 78%. Decent from 3. They're actually better on the road shooting the 3. You look at it at home, and in all their regular games, 35%. On the road, it goes up to 38.3%. So actually a better team from 3 on the road. So that's a plus. They do a nice job on the glass, so they should have some good putback opportunities in this game. The big problem that Georgetown has is defensively. They're giving up 82 points a game in conference. They've struggled all year to get stops. And I think the better play, the teams they're playing are obviously better a lot of the time than they are. They're just having a problem getting stops. And look, Georgetown plays pretty quick. I mean, they're 32nd in the country in pace. They do a nice job of running up and down the court. And generally, that's going to leave you a little bit behind on the defensive end. So, Georgetown, I think, is going to be fine. You look at Butler, they're great offensively. 87 points a game at home, 52% from the field. That's high-level offense right there, 52%. That's, anything you can ask for. They're also very good from the line. They're actually the same percentage as Georgetown. Both these teams, 78% from the field. Both foul a decent amount of times. You look at the Big East. If fouls are called, the game goes over. They're that good offensively. As long as we get a competent amount of fouls, that's the reason the Creighton Xavier game didn't go over. With like 5 minutes left, it was only like 10 free throws shot in the game. They didn't get to the foul line enough. Both these teams, really good offensive teams. They shouldn't have any trouble getting to the line. And you look at Butler, they haven't done well on defense either. When they step up in conference, they're giving up 79 points a game and allowing teams to shoot 46%. You look at home this year, Butler's 10-3 to the over. And you look at the last 5 games between these teams, all 5 have went over. So, I mean, this is really one of those perfect storms. I think we really are set up for a good one here. I'm all over this one. Over 148.5. You can get that number at all the books right now. 5 Dimes, Bookmaker, Bet Online, Intertops, Just Bet, SportsBetting.ag, Pinnacle. All those books have that number right now. Let's rock over 148.5. in Butler, Georgetown. Your play of the day, 6:30 p.m. Let's look through a couple comments, and then we'll run through the rest of the games. Where are we going here? Settle down, Ole Miss, says Tiger Bob. Thanks. Let's move on. Obviously, he gets the picture. BMOC is the GOAT. Thank you, Scott Brooks. Ole Miss sucks at everything. No, don't say that. Ole Miss is cool. He's from Mississippi. That's why his name's Mississippi Kid. Big man, what's up? What's up, Jason? Mike Parmentier, are you sick? I've had a little bit of a cold. Somebody else did it on Gabe's show last night. Yeah, it's just negative. Ole Miss gets blocked on Twitter. All right, settle down, K Snow. Fucking hell, man. Dude, I don't even have time to eat half the time. I don't have. Sometimes the last things on my mind is I'm blocking you on Twitter. Get at me and I'll figure it away. I'll write it down. All right, for Christ's sakes. Jesus Christ, man. I literally haven't had time to do anything today. I got a broad on the phone right now, just blowing me up. I can't talk to her. Like I don't have time for nothing. Where else are we going here? What's up, big man? Shorts weather in California. Enjoy it. It doesn't help me too much, though, Burns. BMOC's a machine. Thank you. Dude, I just said I'm a T-shirt guy. I can make you T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, whatever you want. Sounds good, Steven Pockner. Hit me up, man. We can try to get that going. I was always liking that, but wanted to wait for your insight. Glad you like it. Let's rock. Do you like the over in the South St. Bonaventure? No, but I do kind of like Bonaventure in that game. I'd be looking towards that way in this one. I think Bonaventure is the better team. Bonaventure must win this game. They need it. They can't afford a loss here. I'll tell you why. Saturday, they got a big game against Rhode Island. It would be, obviously, if they lose this game, they're not going to make the tournament. They can't lose to LaSalle on the road. Jalen Adams, Matt Mobley, really good guard play. I think they'll be just fine and able to get the job done here. So, yeah, I would lean with St. Bonaventure in that game. Where else are we going to go here? A lot of comments coming in. A lot of people listening. I appreciate your time tonight. Hopefully you enjoy the show. Big East has been straight majority overs over the year. Yep. Bruce Chad, thanks, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you, Abdul. Appreciate it, buddy. South Carolina, can't say I look much into that game. Any thoughts on grabbing the points with Oklahoma? No, I'm not interested in Oklahoma. I need to see something from them defensively. I'm sick of putting money on them, and no one plays well but Trae Young. I'm kind of irritated with the Big East, Big 12, frankly. It's just not a great conference. I mean, no one really ever separates. Most of the games are decided by 1 or 2 field goals. You got to lay a good 3 field goals in that game. I'm not running to the window to bet that. Sorry. I'm not saying that the Big 12 is not worth it, but for me right now, it's just a tough conference to really get a read on. Big Man, I remember you mentioned last week got overs to come in real low. Missouri Valley. Yeah, I'd be on the under in that game. Yep. Oh, man. What's up, Chris Woods? Yeah, K2 Snow. Maybe if you tell me the Twitter name 8 more times, I'll remember. I got it. Okay, thanks. Move on. Alabama playing up and down in their competition. I don't know about that. I mean, they've been very good at home. The question mark is, do you want to lay 7.5 points? They're shooting 61% from the line at home. The under looked good at the original number. Last night it was 147.5. I mean, it's all the way down to 142.5, 143. Now it's back up to 143.5. So getting a little bit more back, but I don't know that it hits 140. I think Alabama will hit 70. I think Alabama's good enough, though, to really bother LSU. They're good transition defense. I think they'll be able to get the job done and keep this game under the total. But I'm not running. Maybe a team total under on LSU. Seems to be the same old story with Tennessee. They play hard, just can't pull it out at the end of games. I don't know about that. I know it's B-ball, but I don't know. Ask me later. I flip a coin. They're both very good. Real Madrid. I lean that way. I want to, Mark Hamlin. I want to. Thanks, KJ Spisak. Appreciate it. Settle down, C Church. Big man straight out of Philly. Like it. Maybe we'll use that. We'll have to get some things together. But I might have to charge you for them because they're not free. I can't get them made for free. So I might have to charge for T-shirts. But I think it's well worth it. Obviously, I'm really just going to be giving it to the guy. But where else are we going here? Settle down, Steven. We'll talk about it. Am I married? Fuck no, I'm not married. Jesus Christ, man. No. Never. Big man, can't thank you enough. No problem, Matthew Feel. Appreciate it. I already got, bro, I got news from her. I've known this girl forever. We've known each other since we were kids. Long time good friend of mine. Virginia, Miami should be a high scoring affair. This is a game that Gabe and me and Cam were talking about. I think this is going to be a tough game for Miami. I know that's at home, but this Virginia team's off a loss. You look at Miami's state of affairs right now. No Bryce Brown. Jaquan Newton has had a troubling year. He's been off and on all season. Lonnie Walker's a freshman. This is the best defense they're going to face. I think this is a tough job tonight for them. going into this game. I know they're getting 6.5 at home, but you got a pissed off Virginia team that I'm sure will get after it defensively. They've covered all season. I kind of like Virginia here. It's not a great spot from a point spread perspective, laying this kind of number in this conference, but I got a feeling they win by double digits here. I don't like this particular spot for Miami. Where do you get injury news? I got people all over the world, bruv. They call me, they tell me the info right before the game. Yeah, sometimes I have people, sometimes I just find it by, just being a detective. I'm a good detective, man. A really good detective. I'm good off the computer or on the computer. I can find you wherever you are. I like to sit on people. I know where they, as far as scoping them out, I can find you. I can I can get any information on anything. That's big in this business. You got to be a detective. Hablas español? Un poquito. Very little. Um, Mi gente, though. ¿Te gusta latinas? Boricua, colombianas, dominicanas. You know, un poquito español. Anyone see Jeannie Bouchard's swimsuit pics? No, we haven't. But I'm sure we'll look at them. Big man, this Fox dude messaged me on Twitter and asked me to buy his picks. I don't know, man. I don't know who you're talking about. The Sixers going to get LeBron. Shit, I hope so. I'll root for them, but doubtful. Missouri A&M under. I kind of like Texas A&M in that game. They're starting to play some good basketball. Do I like Akron? No, I don't really bet the MAC much. Richmond, Illinois, Rhode Island, a lot of points there. Laying a big number. I'm not running to bet Rhode Island. I just don't really like them laying big numbers. I've had trouble all year with that. Fordham, Duquesne, not interested. When, if ever, would you consider betting 2 units on a game? Never. I'm not saying never. I don't know if it all works. I mean, there's many games that I bet 2 units on, but like last night, I really liked that Baylor under. I have no problem with the way I do it right now. I'm about profit. I'm not about pipe dreams and fantasies. Arkansas Ole Miss smells like a 90 to 80 game. That's the first game. That's how it was in the first one. Ole Miss has some real issues right now. The coach is leaving. Arkansas is hideous road team. Issues on both sides there. No Big 12 team. He says they're shitty. Well, I'm not saying they're shitty. I don't think it's a great conference basketball wise right now. It's a hard conference to bet on. Kansas, Indiana, Iowa State. I don't have any opinion there. Free T-shirts. Count me in, big man. This thing we do, my man. What's up, pal? Good to see you on here. This thing we do, a great baseball man. Looking forward to chatting with him. Hey, this thing we do this summer, man. I'm taking you to a Yankees game. You in? I'll pay. I want to see you in the flesh. My man Ed from Long Island, my man right there. Always fun talking about other cappers with Ed. Always a fun phone call. Do you like CMU tonight? Not really. They're the only MAC team I kind of like. Not really interested. Alabama 10-0 to the under at home. That's not. They're not 10-0. You mean the last 10 games, or? Because yeah, I mean that's the way I'm looking at it. They're actually 10-1 to the under, but close enough. 10-1 to the under at home. Very good still nonetheless. Yep, Sean White. I'm already on that. That's a good point, Ken Peacock. I was on Chloe Kim and Jamie Anderson. I gave them out early on the Olympic show that we did a couple weeks ago. I'm on Sean White tonight, though, for snowboarding. Great point. Thanks for that, Ken. That broad just wants the pick of the day. No, she doesn't. She don't gamble. She don't gamble. I've known her for many years. She don't gamble. Oh man. Lot of fucking comments here tonight. Looks like Sammy Camachione saying lots of cannolis on Georgetown Butler over. Well, won't put a lot of cannolis. Put a couple cannolis, not a lot. Put a couple boxes of ziti on it. Maybe a fucking Alfredo dinner. Yeah, I like it. I have no opinion on Virginia total. Any word on James Madison? I'm not looking to bet James Madison. They're off the case of the mumps, and that's true. They had to cancel 2 games last week because the team got the mumps. Very weird situation. Not getting involved with that with a 10-foot pole. Do you bet tennis? No, and I don't keep up with it. The only thing I keep up with is Serena Williams' ass. I'm a big KU fan. Good for you. Tough season so far. Need some consistency. You should charge and grab a little cash for your hard work. Good point. You're not all wrong. You're not wrong there. Huskers, yay or nay? Nay. But do what you think is best. Big man's a player. No time for matrimony. Exactly. I'll buy a T-shirt. Thank you, Nick. I need you to do something for me, though. And I'll talk to you later about that. Nick, a good guy, good prison guard down in North Carolina. Big man, did you make that announcement? No. It's not that big a deal, man. It's really not that serious. Big man, I don't know anything about some Fox dude messaging you. Move on. I don't know. Appreciate all you do. Thanks, Rob Cook. Appreciate it, pal. Hope you're doing well in Michigan. Thanks for listening. Northwestern Rutgers. Northwestern I'd go with. Rutgers is awful on offense. When are you heading to Lithuania? Not sure. Not for a while. What's up, Michael Vo? I know you don't do parlays, but is UVA moneyline a good spot? Yeah, I don't think they lose. Too high for me, though. Twitter's an amazing place for info. My best advice is to follow reliable people. Good point. Big man sounding like a hitman. I'll find you if I need to. Settle down, Josh Turnage. Don't say never. Who do you think does the funniest or most clever retweets for your show? Not sure what you mean. Like who's most supportive? I'm not sure what you mean there. Yeah, I don't think it really means much. I mean, their pitching rotation's fine. That's not so much pitching is their problem. They need offense. Rizzo and Brian and Rizzo can't do it all. A&M only has 2 guards tonight. Yeah, but they're really good. I can't believe Juventus blew it. Yeah, I know. Shitty managing job. Landon Cup, please unblock me on Twitter. What's your Twitter name? I'm sure you did something stupid. I don't just block people to block them. There's a reason you got blocked. What would be your sports vacation dream vacation? Probably to go to England and just take a month and just go to all the different grounds. You know, and I'm even talking about really small ones. Like I'd love to go to Millwall and watch a game. I'd like to go to Notts County and watch a game. I'd like to go to obviously Anfield to watch Liverpool. Go up to Glasgow and watch my beloved Celtic. That would be my dream. Yeah, I like the under in that game odds of that. I like it. Bruce Shad's on over in Arkansas. Arkansas will miss. Don't hate it. How much front court depth does Mizzou have? They didn't do well in the first game against that team. So I don't really I'm not really sure why it would change now. Landon Cup says unblock him. We'll see what you did. I got 2 people now that I have to get to the bottom of why they were blocked. But I will truthfully say there was probably something stupid you did. We need to discuss NASCAR this week. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, Nick T, I'm actually going to be handling this year. There's a contest on sbrcontest.com. I'd urge all of you to check it out. Join. I'll be joining it. I'm going to be doing a video weekly on the race that week. So obviously on Thursday, I'll be doing a Daytona video. When it'll be out, probably in the mid-afternoon time. If anyone knows me, guys like Nick T, who've been around me for a while, I had some real good seasons with NASCAR, doing picking drivers and things like that. So there's nothing. Honestly, guys, there's nothing better than on a Saturday afternoon. Even like when I'm down the shore and stuff, throwing some money in on some drivers, or even on a Sunday, and not even necessarily watching the race, but having it on in the background, have a rooting interest. It can be real fun. What's up, Mike A? I have nothing against Blackjack. I like him, but why doesn't he post his losers? Ask him. Listen, he knows, that he loses. Obviously, he gives his games out. I don't know. You'll have to ask him that. Have you ever checked out the trade on Showtime? Wild stuff. I have never seen that. I'll have to check it out, though. This thing we do. Can't wait for MLB. Yeah, I agree. Hey, this thing we do. Get in touch with me, man. Maybe we could do some previews. Maybe like some call-in shows or something. We'll get you to call in. I'd love to talk some baseball with you, man. And we don't have to do with fucking Girardi this year either. Thank you for your advice on finding injury news. Well, Kenneth Heap, I didn't really give you advice. I just told you that I'm a freak and I go and find the information. But no problem. I'm going to be calling into the show tonight to formally invite you and Blackjack to the Final Four. Wow. You think Fletch would get off his couch? Of course he would. We could do some really fun content for that, actually, Jeff. I'd love to go to the Final Four if you can make that happen. We're also trying to decide what week we want to go to Vegas. It's either going to be the week before or the week of. And the reason I'm considering the week before is because I want to go to like the conference tournaments. And we're thinking about doing some man on the street stuff, like just going to the games and just like walking up to people and ask them who they're on and do they bet and like just kind of having some fun with it. We'll see if we make that happen. We're still trying to decide on what we want to do. And we'll figure that out. Why are your favorite ATS side plays in NCAA basketball? I'm liking Northwestern. Yeah, I like that play. I kind of like Virginia. I like St. Bonaventure. But my play of the day is the over that I took. Champions League thoughts. I'll have the thoughts on that a little bit later. If Big Man blocked me, I would cry. Well, I've been close at times with you. You've played two sides of the fences a couple times with our old friend on YouTube. I think you know who I'm talking about. You have played both sides of the fence with him. I like people that, like, for instance, let's say I have a friend. Let's say Donnie. All right, let's say Donnie has someone on Twitter that loyally harasses him. Loyally. Like, he doesn't stop bothering him. I would ride the fuck out with Donnie. I would block the dude. I would figure out a way to fucking find him, and I'd handle it. Because Donnie's my boy. This whole playing the fence between me and other people, if you know people that visibly are rude to me, why are you acting cool to them? You're supposed to be my boy. You know what I mean? So it's like when I see people that are supposed to be cool to me, you're flirting with the enemy, it's kind of like they make my life like irritating. They're annoying. They bother me. Why are you like stoking them, like being cool with them? Like where I'm from, that's not like my mother always told me, like, if you don't fuck with somebody, you don't fuck with them no more. There's nothing they can do to make it happen because they've already fucked with your trust. They've already fucked with your mind. Like, fuck them. I'm not going to kiss your ass. You've already obviously have an issue with what I'm doing. And most of the shit people do in this business, it's pure jealousy. And I know people say, why the fuck would I be jealous of you, big man? I mean, I enjoy what I do. There's so many jealous cappers out there, man. Dudes that steal my info. Dudes that steal my shit and pretend it's theirs. Dudes that, are think they're, it's all out there, and I appreciate all you guys that are very loyal. I thank all of you for listening every day. This is always a fun show. No matter what I do all day, it's always fun coming in here and chatting with you guys. No, you're actually good at that, Brennan. You're probably the number one for that. You'd be the winner there. Michigan State tonight. Minnesota's struggling. Yeah, I don't disagree. I think this is the night where they put up a crooked number. Millwall fans are more hyped than Philly. Yeah, you can make that case. They love their Lions. You're right about that. Big man releases in 50 minutes. The line moves. Well, somebody's watching. Streets are watching, bruv. I already talked about Nebraska. Truex is not winning again. I'll be putting my money on the Cup on Chase Elliott to win the Cup. I think he's really got the ability this year to win. I really like that 22 car. I'm on Chase Elliott for sure. NASCAR isn't a sport. Well, whatever. Whatever you say. So Teddy B doesn't think NASCAR is a sport. Let's all not watch it now. Let's all not even care about it because Teddy B doesn't like it. Big man, I know you don't really like parlays. What's your thoughts on UVA, Bama, BC money line? Sure. Thoughts on Rhode Island, Richmond? Too many points. I mean, I'm not ever really interested in laying that with that group. Um, Jesus Christ. So many comments tonight, boys. Clearwater for spring training? No, because I don't watch the Phillies. I'm a Yankee fan. When are you going to be at Parks Casino? Probably not for a while. I don't really have a reason to go to Parks. I mean, I go to Atlantic City during the summer. If I want to play poker, I could just play at a home game down in South Philly or somewhere closer to me. So I don't really get up the Northeast a lot. I used to have a girl that I used to date a girl that lived up there. She lived in Mayfair, like right near that area, kind of. So it wasn't too far away. But I don't really have a reason anymore. K2 has spring training Phillies tickets, maybe. Would be a bad idea after. But right now there's a lot going on. It's hard to get down there. Man on the street content would be awesome. Yeah, it will be awesome. We'll definitely do that. Play of the day is over 148.5 in Butler, Georgetown. Big men calling people out. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just telling you the fucking deal. Who's your Valentine? I got plenty, about 3 or 4 chicks. Do you do the same type of show for MLB? Well, we have the right side of campus every day, which during baseball, we'll go over the card. That's what we do. Donnie and I have always done that. Do you know who Stu Feiner is? The guy's a psychopath. Of course I know who he is. He's been in this business a long time. He's an interesting character. You have to go to Vegas and stay in a house with Gabe and Cam. That is a reality show waiting to happen. Yeah. But guys, honestly, this might surprise people, or maybe it won't. Other than when I'm on the air, other than when I'm off the air, I'm pretty low key. I mean, I live alone. I go see my family, my friends, go down to Philly and stuff, but I don't really have my life anymore. When I was younger, like when I was in my early 20s, like 21, 22, life was a lot different. I used to DJ, so I was out every night. I was, I wouldn't sleep. I still don't sleep a lot of the time, but I just love doing stuff that I like to do. So back then I liked to DJ. So I've been out 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I would get home. I wouldn't even sleep. I'd just wake up and sleep for an hour or two and get back up, So, the summer is going to be a little different. And by the summer, I hope to have some different things kind of where, I can do, more out. But, the winter is the winter. It's the winter. But I'm really not that crazy. I don't like living with people. Living with a group of guys, I don't think I could do that unless it was like down the shore or something, like in a big house. But for a couple of days, I don't think it'd be too bad. That actually would be pretty funny. Where else are we going to go here? We'll stay on for about, 10 more minutes. I can listen to Big Man all day. He's a legend. Thank you, Matt. Maybe you can someday. Nebraska, are you a fan? I just joined. Sorry if you covered. No, I'm not a particular fan of that game. I'm not saying I wouldn't bet it. I just don't have any opinion. I'm not giving a play on it. What was your college basketball record last year? I don't remember. I'd have to look. A couple units up. I like Chase and Larson this year. Yeah, Kyle Larson had a great season last year. Also, the 2 young guns are obviously. How about Alex Bowman getting the pole for Daytona? That's pretty interesting. He used to be 22 though, so settle down, Kevin Rapley. He changed his number. He's not always been 9. He was 22 recently, or 24. He's one of those. Big man spinning straight facts. Exactly. Take it easy, Emza. Good luck. Yeah, this thing we do is he's a legend in my opinion. Big man, did you hear Colin Kaepernick ripping Lane Johnson? Good. He should. Lane Johnson's an idiot. Those comments were stupid. They made no sense. I ripped him last night on WIP in Philadelphia. There were dumb comments. Butler Georgetown up to 150. I'm confident and happy where I got the game. There shouldn't be any excuse that you're taking 150. I gave it out at 148.5. Why are you waiting till now to bet it? I mean, there's nothing I can do. Bovada's a bad book. If you're using Bovada, you got to relook at what you're doing. Their lines blow. I wouldn't be using Bovada. That's some advice to you. Who's your Premier League team? Liverpool. Um, what's the most you've spent on a chick for Valentine's Day? Bruv, I spend Dugats on a girl for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is not the day you get a girl shit. Everybody does that. You got to be different, bro. You got to, on June 11th, just get her something. It's not about that. You get her shit on stage, she's not expecting it. Valentine's Day is a fucking joke anyway. It's just a fucking day to buy cards and flowers and chocolate. Fuck that. Get your girl shit on September 4th and December 16th and April 4th. That's when you get your girl shit. Not on February 14th because people tell you to. That's why all you dudes can't keep chicks because you don't take care of them. It's not about paying for shit. It's just about being nice to people, not expecting them to give it back to you. Girls like that. They don't give a fuck what you look like. They don't give a fuck how you do this or that. They just want a nice guy that can make them laugh and will take care of them. Because most of these whack-ass dudes out here can't take care of shit. If you have a little swag, you can handle your business, you're doing your thing in life, you're not some gangbanger on the corner, you can do whatever you want with a chick. Doesn't matter who she is. Because at the end of the fucking day, when you're laying in bed with that chick, it don't mean shit. None of the other stuff means nothing. Doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter what you do or don't do. As long as you're nice and take care of her, that's all. That's all they care about. So yeah, I don't can't say I'll do the occasional something, but I can't really answer that. Who am I rooting for? Real Madrid or Paris Saint Germain? Paris Saint Germain because I have a future on them. Big man, congrats on your growth. Appreciate it. Thanks, Craig West. Check your email. I will. Alabama LSU under. Yeah, don't hate it. Play of the day is over 148.5 Georgetown and Butler. Hit the like button. Exactly. Thank you. Where do you go for the best Italian food in Philadelphia? Ralph's on 9th Street or Scanicchio's on Broad and Porter. But Ralph's on 9th and Christian is a good spot. Come to Alabama, I'll take you to an Auburn football game. I'd love that to happen. I've always wanted to go to a game like that. All right, take it easy, Kevin. Settle down, Poppy's. Poppy's is good, but no, go to Ralph's. Poppy's is nice though. I actually it's right by Penrose. I'd prefer Penrose though, frankly. Yes, exactly, Sammy, my man. Sammy, where are you from? Where in Brooklyn are you from? I could tell you're from Brooklyn. Where are you from in Brooklyn? Liverpool's more fun to watch. Agreed. Yes, it is tomorrow. Mo money, Mo Salah. Funny, very catchy. Middle East is let's get this money. Exactly. A lot of people enjoying the comments on Valentine's Day. Is your book local or offshore? Are you local or a state cop? No, I use both. Do you think Maryland beats Nebraska? I wonder how many times I'll answer this question about Maryland, Nebraska. Yeah, it's a weird spot. Let's say that. That's a Tim Anderson take, except he said it about his mom on Mother's Day. No, he's right. I mean, I don't think you should need a day to tell you to take care of your mother. You should just do that. Valentine's Day is for suckers to overpay on roses. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, David Hutton. David Hutton. Ding, ding, ding. Chris Woodson will be in Vegas for the conference tournaments. Awesome. Give me Melrose Diner. I prefer Penrose. Yeah, Penrose is slamming. I'm not crazy. I just think that Ralph's is better. Next state to legalize gambling, New Jersey. I'd love to go to the big house. A lot of people talking camaraderie. I like it. Already talked about it. I'd go text A&M. All right, guys, I got to wrap it up here. I got to rest my voice a little bit. I've been on the air all fucking day. Yes, we're calling you a sucker, Teddy. You're a sucker. Other than that, everyone have a great night. I'm on over 148.5 in Butler, Georgetown. Are you a Penn State fan? Fuck no. No, I'm not a Penn State fan. I don't really have a college football team. Just about betting for me. Thanks, Bruce Shad. Bruce Shad, call into the show tonight. We didn't hear from you in a while. Guys, hit me up tonight, 10:30 Eastern. Blackjack Fletcher and I on Viva La Vegas. We'll be on there 2 hours tonight. We have your calls. We'll talk whatever you want. You Darvish, Lane Johnson, soccer, Champions League, football, basketball. You want to talk NASCAR, whatever you want. Give us a call. We want to hear from you tonight. Join us there. 10:30 tonight on iTunes. It'll be on after. And on Blog Talk Radio, I'll tweet the link out. The number to call in, 917-889-3290. Sammy Camaccione is from Bensonhurst, 18th Avenue. It's my second home, cuz. Good to hear from you, Sammy. I have to get in touch with you soon. I used to be in Gravesend all the time. All the different avenues. Love it. Good to hear from you, Sam. Take it easy, bruv. I'll be on with you guys later. Join me tonight, 10:30 Eastern with Blackjack Fletcher. We'll go to Tommaso's. I'd love to. We'll go to Spumoni as well, Sammy. We'll go to Spumoni, get some pizza. We'll get over to Tommaso's for some pasta. 18th Avenue for the, whatever. Bath Avenue, stand up. Shout out to Bath Avenue. Everyone have a great night. I'll be back tomorrow again when we do this one more time. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.